The Doboj massacre refers to war crimes including murder, wanton destruction and ethnic cleansing, committed against Bosniaks and Croats in the Doboj area by the Yugoslav People's Army and Serb paramilitary units from April until October 1992. During the Bosnian War, the Research and Documentation Center in Sarajevo registered over 2,300 dead or missing people in the area during the war. On the 26th of September 1997, Nikola Jorgić was found guilty by the Düsseldorf Oberlandesgericht on 11 counts of genocide involving the murder of 30 persons in the Doboj region, making it the first Bosnian genocide prosecution. Jorgic's appeal was rejected by the German Bundesgerichtshof on 30 April 1999. The Oberlandesgericht found that Jorgić, a Bosnian Serb, had been the leader of a paramilitary group in the Doboj region that had taken part in acts of terror against the local Bosniak population carried out with the backing of the Serb rulers and intended to contribute to the policy of ethnic cleansing. Takeover of Doboj in 1992. Doboj was strategically important during the Bosnian War. Before the war, in 1991, the population of the municipality had been 14% Bosniak, 83% Serb, 93% Croat, 62% Yugoslav and others 48%. The town and surrounding villages were seized by Serb forces in May 1992, with the Serbian Democratic Party taking over the governing of the city. What followed was a mass disarming and subsequently mass arrests of all non-Serb civilians, widespread looting and systematic destruction of the homes and property of non-Serbs commenced on a daily basis, with the mosques in the town razed to the ground. Many of the non-Serbs who were not immediately killed were detained at various locations in the town, subjected to inhumane conditions, including regular beatings, rape, torture and strenuous forced labor. A school in Grabska and the factory used by the Bosnian car company that produced jams and juices in Doboj was used as a rape camp. 4 different types of soldiers were present at the rape camps, including the local Serbian militia, the Yugoslav army, police forces based in the Serbian-occupied town of Nin, and members of the White Eagles paramilitary group who wore an insignia bearing 3 eagles and their cocarda on the hats. It has been documented within the United Nations investigations of Doboj. The incarceration of Bosnian and Croat women in a former Olympic Stadium housing complex was the site of the mass rapes. Several thousand women of non-Serb origin were systematic raped and abused. Buses from in and around Belgrade brought men to the complex for the purpose of systematic raping of these women. The payment of money for this cruelty was part of the funding process by the various Serb paramilitary groups operating in the area. It was well known these paramilitary groups were an extension of the JNA. Many women died at the camp in Doboj due to abuse. ICTY convictions. In its verdict, the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia stated that Biljana Plavšić and Momčilo Krajiznik, acting individually or in concert with Radovan Karadzic and others, planned, instigated, ordered, committed or otherwise aided and abetted the planning, preparation or execution of the destruction, in whole or in part, of the Bosniak and Bosnian Croat national, ethnical, racial or religious groups, as such, in several municipalities, including but not limited to Doboj. Plavšić was sentenced to 11 and Krajiznik to 20 years in prison. Plavšic's indictment related to genocide charges in Doboj specifically included but were not limited to the following killings: the killing on or about the 10th of May 1992 of 34 Bosniak and/or Bosnian Croat civilians of the village of Gornja Grapska, Doboj municipality. Many of the Bosniaks and Bosnian Croats who survived the attacks and forced marches were taken to these camps and detention facilities, including but not limited to Bear Ammunition Warehouse from the 1st of May 1992, Sprika Prison from the 1st of May 1992, the substation from the 1st of May to the 31st of July 1992, Pasins Disco from the 1st of May 1992, Savalic JNA Barracks from the 1st of May to the 30th of June 1992, and the JNA hangars near the Bosanska plantation from May 1992, all in Doboj municipality. Other incidents currently under investigation include the execution of 15 civilians from the Sprika Central Prison in Doboj in May 1992, a series of mass executions of non-Serbs on the banks of the river Bosna on 17 to 19 June 1992, a series of mass executions in the 4th of July military barracks in the village of Milkovac on the 12th of July 1992, and the use of civilians as human shields against a Bosnian army advance the same month. As of 2011, Jovica Stanišić and Franko Simadovic are still on trial, among others for war crimes in Doboj.